The Good Guy Experience.
Welcome back to the Good Guy Experience, where the experience is always good guy. And I'm your host. Who am I? The girls, them Lux. Cecile Evergreen is in the building, everybody. Cecile Evergreen in the building. And we got to my right, Black Pearl in the house, everybody. Black Pearl, how you doing? You returned to your rightful place, to the right.
To the right. I'm so excited.
It's going to be a great show. Where you belong. No disrespect, Ty. No disrespect. All right, Roy.
Right to the bottom,
everybody. My homegirl Royal Rain is in the house, everybody. How you doing, Roy?
I'm feeling good. Let's go.
All right, and Mr. Chocolate Tyrone, Mr. Chocolate in the building. How you doing, Ty?
What's up? Back in the bottom, man. Hey, it's all good
don't
though.
Say that.
It's all good.
Hey,
it's all good.
Started at the bottom. Now we here.
Now we
saved
here.
the best for last. Okay, Mr.
It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. I'm pretty sure everybody at home, it's been a long week. I'm pretty sure it's been a long week for us. I'm not saying you're not enjoying your week, but I'm pretty sure for everybody, it's been a long week. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, it's always a privilege to come up here with you guys and talk, because I definitely need it. I need this little midweek break to come on and talk some shit with my people.
Cecil, you look like Run DMC. I'm just trying to tell you.
I'm waiting.
My Adidas.
Yeah.
I was like, no, we got Run in the house.
You know, they
if you at home in the comments, do I really look like Run DMC? Or hey, put it in the comments. Do I look like Run DMC?
Absolutely.
Come on,
no doubt.
Absolutely.
I'm Reverend Walk this morning. That's what I should have said. My name is Reverend Walk. And then, hey, look. So, everybody, I want to remind you at home, if you are not logged in on the Good Guy the Good Guy Experience social group, or you're not logged in on YouTube, please log out, but come back and log in on the Good Guy Experience social group, or log in on YouTube. The reason being, we cannot see your comments, we can't see your posts if you are on the other platforms. We love to read our comments. We always go back. We take feedback to help our show grow. So please make sure you're on the Good Guy Experience Facebook social group, or you're on the Good Guy Experience YouTube page. All right. So how was you guys' week? How's things been going?
It's good.
Yes, I changed my name almost every week. Facebook user, change yours. What is Facebook user? Facebook user. Change yours.
User.
He has an identity crisis. That's what it is.
Absolutely. Hey, man. Hey, at least I'm gonna start tonight. I'm gonna start. Run DMC Roadie. Somebody trying to be funny.
Oh my God!
Somebody trying to be funny. All right, they got jokes tonight in the panel, but at least you're here. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. How was everybody's week this week so far?
Well,
I had 2 days off. This week had been good. I took Monday off because that was my holiday, and representing Indigenous people, just because. And then so when I went back to work today, though, I caught hell. Like, today has been whoa. So
this is your first day back.
Yeah, so I'm glad to like be here tonight, because this is my outlet, no doubt.
Okay.
Well, welcome to the barbecue, girl.
Mr. Chocolate, how was your week, man?
My week's good, man. Hey, so I coached high school and I coached middle school. Had a middle school game tonight. Pulled off a nice win.
Hey,
almost had a heart attack. It was close, but so we came out like this. So so I'm good.
Congratulations, Black Pearl.
Am I here? It's fantastic.
Hey, awesome. That's what we love to hear. Well, tonight, guys, we got an awesome show for you. We're gonna hit you off with 2 hot topics, and we're gonna get to the reason we're here. We're gonna do the battle of the sexes. We're gonna discuss some things. What get under our skin about each other? What gets under the skin? Men, what gets under your skin about the women? Women, what gets under your skin about the men? Now, it's all in good fun, because you can't have one without the other. You can't have the world without our beautiful women. And
no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
It's all love. Man, come on.
But to help us discuss these topics, we got a couple of friends with us tonight. First and foremost, we got our friend of the show. We got Catrice in the building, everybody. Catrice, welcome to the Good Guy Experience.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey.
How's it going? Is there anything that you want to say to the people at home before we get started?
Nothing. It's about to get real interesting, y'all.
Dang, she ready. She got her She putting that black lines under her eyes.
Hey, don't hurt us too bad. Don't hurt us too bad.
A little bit.
You see, she got a little ponytail. She ready to go.
Oh yeah, she about to come out swinging. She about to come out swinging. You wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you?
Well, you ain't got the Vaseline on the face, do you?
Take them off.
Yeah, I should put on.
With the Vaseline
Right.
on the joint.
We got my man at 50 grand. He's coming through to help out the show. Hey, y'all got one for the women. We got to get one for the men up in here. My homeboy Shep is in the building. What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
What's going on? I'm chilling, man. How y'all doing?
All right.
All right. We're glad to have you on the show, my brother. Is there anything that you want to say to the people? Introduce yourself to the people at home.
Now, I'm just glad to be out here. I hope you're gonna talk something good tonight, though.
Hey,
Absolutely.
most definitely. It's always a good time on the Good Guy Experience. Venus Sproul says y'all have such a good time. It's always to be in the light of your company. Run DNC.
All right.
Another joke. See, they coming with another joke. Hard. Everybody, see, hey, why they coming at me tonight, y'all?
You put yourself in the spotlight.
I can't help
you yourself in the spotlight.
Can't do nothing for you, Rev. You on your own, Rev.
All right, so look, first of all, what we're going to start out with some hot topics to get us warmed up. I know this is an older one. We didn't get to it last week. We were behind time. We came on at 9:30, so we weren't able to get to our topic. But Kanye West with the sweater. White Lives Matter. How do we feel about, it was him and it was
Candace Owens.
Candace Owens?
Mm-hmm.
Candace Owens, they showed up with the White Lives Matter shirts on to an event. How do we feel about that particular? I mean, they're showing White Lives Matter. I mean, how do we feel about it, guys?
I feel like Candace always pulls off something like that. She's all over the place. I mean, she's been on Trump's bandwagon for so long that it's just she's gonna do anything to cause a scene.
Okay. Anybody else?
Go ahead, Mr. Chocolate. Or he froze. God bless
you. It
looked
like he froze again. God knows. You shouldn't have said that. People would have just thought he was just sitting there.
There he is. Come on, Mr. Chocolate.
Oh yeah. I was. See, they shut me down, man. Look, they don't want me to.
We don't want you to be great.
I agree, Ms. Robinson. I
agree with Ms. Robinson. It's a subliminal attempt to get attention. I've read somewhere that it was a ploy. It was saying that to bring attention to the Black Lives Matter movement that they're saying was a scam and everything like that. Allegedly was a scam. So they bought that out to, kind of make fun or be a parody of the Black Lives Matter thing. I don't think that they actually meant to support a White Lives Matter movement, but what they did was, shed light to what Black Lives Matter was not. Agreed. Can anybody agree to that?
Agreed. I'm with you.
I just don't care. I don't care one way or the other. They both have their own propaganda, their own agenda, and I just can't be so bothered. Stuff that don't make no sense. I don't be bothered with stuff that's stupid, and that's beyond stupid. They're just, oh God. They need lift him up in prayer, Rev.
You have to call on the Lord.
Lift him up in prayer, Rev.
All right, see, there y'all go. See, look, y'all gonna make me walk away from this damn platform. This is what you're gonna make me do. Hey, Shep, what are your thoughts, brother?
Man, I really don't like to give too much attention to it, and I think the more that we pay attention to it, the more power we give it. And if we shut it down by the cancel thing, how they're doing it, I mean, I would hate to cancel a brother like that, but canceling those ideas instead of continuing to perpetuate it throughout everything, because the more we talk about it, the more it stands in our mind and the more things they're able to get across. So some of those people you have to shut down because they have such a large platform, it can just shoot anything out, and now we're all discussing it about some people we've never met before, but they have that much of an influence on us. So we keep giving them that power by putting their platforms up there, look how crazy this is, instead of just letting them be crazy by themselves. Don't pay, but because we're paying for it, they can do whatever they want, and because we keep making it a big deal, they're getting paid for it. So who cares what you think? Just pay me now.
Absolutely,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's Kanye West and Candace Owens. What you expect? You expect normal stuff?
Guys, I gotta always play devil advocate, and I do agree with what Shep said. I do believe that we give attention to negative things so much until they spiral or snowball into something totally outrageous. but sometimes there is genius in insanity. I mean, because I mean, let's look at the Black Lives Matter movement. What really did it do? Is there anything that was brought to light for our people? Did it improve our people or anything like that? And I think that's what they're. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with what they did. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I think that they're just trying to shed light on a broken system for us, but just went about it the wrong way. Or am I sounding just as insane?
You have the right to your opinion.
I don't know with that, man. Like,
Royal.
but with that joint, like Black Lives Matter was more than just a movement. It's still like a statement, you know. And if we're focusing on like the statement that it makes, that's something totally different than the organization that people put together, and then you can call that a thing. You know, the same thing with like religion and spirituality. Like, there's a cult of people who believe a thing, and then there's what it stands for and what it really is, and like that still has to be known very well.
Yeah. I think it's bigger than what we're minimizing it to just 3 words on a shirt, right? If we're gonna be honest, and whoever is spiritual, religious, all lives matter. We know that, but that is not the point of the Black Lives Matter movement. That wasn't the point. The point was you guys are out here lifting your hands and the Lord is real and Jesus and da-da-da. But then when it comes to Black, I'm just being real, when it comes to Black people, all of a sudden Jesus didn't create our lives. Or our lives don't matter, or our lives matter when it's time for tax money and Black Friday, but it doesn't matter when my brother goes out to the street and you want to shoot him down for something.
Absolutely. Well said.
What I'm saying is giving Kanye that attention for 3 words on a shirt, it minimizes the actual truth in Black Lives Matter. That's what I'm at, and I'm gonna leave it right there because it's already got too much attention.
I don't think you need to say anything more. The mic is still smoking. I mean, good God Almighty. Between yourself and Shep, I think you. I mean, wow. Yeah. I mean, hey, do you have anything to say on it, Mr. Chocolate? And that's the last time I'm gonna call you that too.
Yeah. Hopefully my Wi-Fi holds up, man. I think they've been trying to shut me down tonight.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Nah, man. But yeah. I know he said he was trying to protest against the organization, but I think everything he does is to promote himself.
It is.
You know? And politics aside, Kanye West just seems like a bad person to me. He just doesn't seem like a good guy to be around. Like, he just seems so narcissistic and I'm better than you type of dude. I don't know.
That's his mental health disorder. It's all right. It is what it is.
That's what narcissism is. Narcissism is mental health.
I think he might just be an asshole too. Sometimes
I can agree with that. I can see where you're coming from with that.
They got pills for that too.
I think that he sees flaws in our system and he just goes about it abstract ways of trying to fix them.
But you can't always point out the bad and not do anything to change it. And that's what it is. You're pointing it out, but you're not contributing to the change. So you're wasting your breath.
Yeah, I don't
just
know
like Shari K said, neither of them are doing anything to move Black people forward. So, I mean, you're absolutely, I mean, hey, I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that. Victor Shalaka says, like I've listened to her content and tried to see her perspectives, I'm guessing that means, but damn. Okay. All right. So moving on. 50 Cent, son. It says, since y'all think that $6,700 is so much, he'll take that $6,700 for 24 hours for a day with his pops to go and do all the things that he never did and the things that he wanted to do. Do you feel like this is a cry out for help? Do you feel like 50 Cent is, I mean, can 50 Cent say, hey, dude, I'm giving you $6,700 a month? Or does his son have a legit argument here?
I want someone to give me $6,700.
Nah. When I first heard about this, I was like, oh, 50 Cent, he's like, crapping on his son. But then when you read about it, the entitlement is really crazy. He gave him like 80-something G's a year.
For what?
But does that replace fatherhood? That's the mind frame that child support is enough. Like, so I can totally remove a man from my child's life as long as he's paying child support is bullshit. Because if that's the case, we'd have a whole lot of happy people out here because they got a couple of dollars a month. It's not that, but at the same time, you want attention. There's no reason to do all of that.
But like some of the stuff that the kid's done, like hanging out with the dude who shot 50 Cent, tried to kill him, like because he's not.
He wants attention.
Yeah, like stuff like that. I don't know.
That's like little girls having sex with a bunch of boys because their daddy's not in their
so
life. It's the same. It just looks different because it got some money on it.
Right.
So you said that 50. I mean, that's tough. I mean, I didn't know that the guy's hanging out with the gentleman that supposedly shot him, going out and hanging out with him and stuff like that. I mean, that's
that's a different level of disrespect.
Jasmine Clark says, "Sup, y'all? Is there a link to get in this discussion?"
You already in it, baby.
You in
we
it?
See you.
Speak your mom.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can speak, baby. We see you. You live. You are here.
Hey, Miss Clark, we are definitely glad that you are here. We appreciate you. Please continue to put your comments in the comment section and continue to enjoy the show. We would definitely love to hear from you so we can respond. Thank you so much for your comments. All right. Anybody else? Is there anything else that anyone wants to say on that particular subject?
We ready to get in the ring.
All right. So the reason that we are all here, Battle of the Sexes. Once again, I will make the statement. Women, I love you.
That's always bad. That's like we say, no disrespect. You're about to be disrespected.
You are awesome. Amazing. But I'm going to tell you, there are certain things that a man... there are certain things that will irk a man's nerve. And for number one, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to go in and throw the first jab out there. A little Zab Zuda. Y'all know who Zab Zuda? A little light jab out there to you. Why is it that every time, all the time, when a man goes out there, we have to deal with the stresses of the world. We have to deal with XYZ. We got to come home and deal with this. Wah, 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 wah. Talking to me like I'm dumb. I should have known. You know the song. Why is it that there's always this nagging conversation that has to happen? Come on, ladies. You got to come up. You got to.
Let Roy go. I don't have an answer because
I
got a whole scripture that goes with it. That you're not supposed to do it. So
hold on. So let me tell you.
Okay, yeah, somebody in the Proverbs.
Oh, she done changed her accent. This is about to be good. Let me get a sip.
I'm sorry, because see, when you be talking, reckless, see my mouth. Listen,
okay. We gotta back up out the ring. Hold up a minute.
Listen, let me explain something to you, son.
You wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you?
Listen,
hold your chin up. In the back of your head,
hold your chin up. So let me tell you, I cannot speak to that because when I come home, I don't do all that wah 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 because I don't want to hear that wah 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 at all. So
put the facts up. Put the facts up.
With that being said, why would a woman do that? The only thing, playing devil's advocate, would be is if that man has not done absolutely anything to contribute to the house.
Because you're not listening, son.
So, for example, if it's, honey, did you wash the dishes? I left here this morning and the dishes are still in the sink, but you've been here all day. Why you ain't wash the dishes? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just playing.
I got one better. I asked you to do something, Mama. But you on your game. What's up with that? Why you on your game? I asked you to do something. That's not me though. I don't like the nagging.
First of all, the video game. First of all, the video game was a gift from the heavens. First of all,
I'm gonna take you to hell.
God wanted us to play the video game. God wanted us to play the video game. So this is the thing about video games. Would you rather? This is the excuse I always use. Would you rather have a man who was sitting there playing his video games, or a man that you didn't know where he was?
That's not what I just said. How you changing that up? I just said.
Right.
You didn't hear me tell you to do something, and so you're on your game. I'm totally with you. But I'm gonna say I agree, Royal. I do my absolute best not to be that nagging person because I don't want to hear. I hate hearing it, so I don't want to do that. Nope. And also, my grandmother drilled into my head that the word says that a nagging wife is worse than a leaky roof. Yo, I mean, drill. I was like,
that's what it says.
I mean, the main thing is like if I'm the person coming home from working all day, my thing is, hey, give me a hello. Okay, let me sit down for a second. All right, and then once I get that in, then hey, now what's going on in the house? Now let me don't hit me with an attitude as soon as I walk in.
Give me 10, 15 minutes. 10, 15 minutes. 10, 15 minutes.
We need a little bit more than that. And Raymond Vaughn said it. Raymond Vaughn said a woman attitude. Lord, the attitude. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay, what about
just do right. Do right. Just do right. That's
so
all.
You don't feel that you contribute to any of that? I'm just asking. This is really me, devil advocate too. You don't feel that y'all contribute to any of that? We just wake up, woo-woo, attitude,
ready to go. Mm-hmm.
Well,
good morning. Let me put my attitude on. That's what.
Hey, look, y'all switch attitudes more than the seasons. I swear. Y'all might get up in the morning feeling, hey, baby, how you doing? Then by breakfast, you like, who put this cereal like this?
Why your voice got like that?
Why you sound possessed?
Hey, that's what it. That might. Hey, look. I mean, that's how it is. Fellas, help me out here. Help me out here. Am I tripping? Am I tripping?
You tripping. Come on, Shep. I need
Shep. Come on.
I mean,
I'm trying to help. My Wi-Fi won't let me be great tonight.
I guess what I'm saying, this conversation.
That ain't your Wi-Fi. That's Mrs. Chocolate messing you up.
Let Shep go. Let Shep go. Go, Shep. Go.
With that exact topic, I think the conversation is going to be a little bit slighted because of the people who are having a conversation right now. Because like I see mature people in front of me right now, and like with that, I'm looking at women right now that don't look like they want to be nagging. So for us to really have a conversation with a non-nagging woman is going to be a little bit difficult right now. You know what I'm saying? Because like we're not going to really get like the authenticity about like what
should I put my ratchet on? I could put my ratchet.
Yeah, because I mean, you could try to go ahead for it, and then like once that start happening, then I don't know how to react toward that. But like I'm sitting here watching. Well,
you know, I used to do theater, so I could get up on there with you. Now,
I mean, any nagging women in the audience.
I'm about to say if we reenact this, something, then we can go back and forth with it. But like,
so here's the attitude. Let me do.
Okay. Oh, so now you got one. So now you do got one.
If you want me to put it on, I could put it on. But I'm telling you, me myself, I don't like nagging because I'm not gonna start and then get it back. But what if we went out, right?
Okay.
And we went to the restaurant and I saw you looking at that girl's ass and you told me I'm not looking at her ass. And I said, I know you are. Why you in your phone and all that stuff? Why you looking at your phone? You ain't got no time for me. This is our time. I don't understand. And then we go home and we go to sleep. And then I wake up and I go, that nigga was looking at that bitch's ass while we were sitting in Applebee's. What the wake up. Why you looking at that bitch's ass? You want that bitch? You fucking that bitch. You fucking that bitch. You are fucking. Who you sleeping with?
See, like honestly, with me, if that was a thing, we probably wouldn't have went home. I probably wouldn't be talking to you no more. Like
exactly.
Like, there needs to be something going. I'm just talking about like me because I'm not about to be dealing with that like every day.
But there are people who deal with that every day.
At it with me or something. Like, don't play with me.
There's people who deal with that every day. The only time they take a break, and this is gonna sound so bad of me to say as a woman, is when the man's dick is in her mouth. Thank you so much.
Hold on.
Don't take my car.
Come again.
Don't take my car. I'm so
Come
sorry.
again. What was that?
I said there's some women that are like that every day. And the only time they're not talking like that is when the dick is in their mouth. Please,
I didn't think I heard that.
Don't take my woman car from me. I'm sorry.
I
grew up around a lot of guys. Sometimes the tomboy in me comes back. I'm sorry. That is all.
And we're back. I want to thank you guys at home for tuning into the Good Guy Experience. What the experience is always good, guys. And you know, look, before we go any further, I got to put this up. I got to put our disclaimer up. Bam, there you go.
There it is.
If you are
look, gentlemen out here, do not catch a charge because when your woman starts talking, don't just be don't do trying to shove that thing. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm with you, Miss Clemens. She got a hand on the head like, Lord have mercy. Oh, and here we go. It has begun. Look what y'all did.
Go get it. Get it.
God bless. God bless.
I guess that'll shut him up.
I mean, it is what it is.
All right. Latrice says some men confuse communication with nagging, but sometimes y'all act like, oh Lord, sometimes y'all act like a bitch. Not calling women names.
Hey, Latrice, hold nothing back. Hold
Tracy.
nothing back. Don't
hold on, Tracy, because those is fighting words. What? Sometimes y'all. How do we act that way? How do we?
Oh no!
Because as soon as a woman starts communicating, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe she keeps trying to come for me." No, sir, calm down, calm down. I'm just trying to actively communicate with you, but they're not receptive of it.
But as Shep said, we're not dealing with how you're talking now. When y'all communicate, you got to do the Shanae fingers and all that crap.
Please,
and there you go, grabbing air. What are you grabbing?
Grabbing air.
Grabbing air.
You're grabbing thoughts, and we're trying to get them together and not put our hands on.
Look at you. You approach.
See, that's not communicating.
Look at all that toxicity. Look at all that. That's what y'all.
That's not communicating.
Okay, let me give you a real answer though.
So that's expressing. That's not communicating.
So women want to feel like they are the first priority in your life.
Of course.
Period. And so when you don't listen, right, we assume that something else is more important than us. And we keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it and repeating it because we think like finally it'll stick.
Never.
But what we don't realize is there has to be a choice to hear what is being said. And I don't think sometimes we trust enough to step back and let y'all make that choice. See, now I gave you the mature answer since I was acting ratchet before.
When you don't think that we can do something, you put up walls and you put up resistance and things like that. And we as men, we get tired of tearing down walls just to get right to another one. So then that's what we mean by we as men, we go out there, we face death. I'm not saying women don't, you do. So before y'all jump in the comments, like we go through that, but we as men, we jump hurdles, we fight battles that you wouldn't imagine. And then we got to come home and then put on another mask and we got to break down barriers.
Go ahead. I heard somebody. Was that you, Shep? You was going to say something?
Nah, the only thing, a little bit, because I didn't want to like cross over what she was saying, but like when you're dealing with a certain caliber of person, you have to realize what it is that you have before you. And like what bro is saying is like, if you're seeing a good man before you, I really don't care. I mean, I can console you while you're healing from that, if that's a process you're in. But I don't want to hear about all the stuff you went through, and I'm having to deal with all the stuff you went through when I'm presenting all the stuff that you asked God for, and you're making it difficult for me to provide it for you because of what you've been through. Like we can get through that part because I understand that like, emotions are real. And like people carry those, but if I'm continuously presenting a good man to you, you should probably just deal with the good man in front of you and see where we can go instead of being so trapped in your trauma that you can't experience the good man you had before you, because then that makes the relationship toxic. And it's hard for a man to choose you already because of how like the world is set up, especially if you're progressing. But then you get there and you have to fight all of these hurdles that are unnecessary. It's like my life is dope already. Like, why do you want to be stressful? Let's
because there's unhealing there.
I understand that's something that you got to deal with. Then
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm saying.
I don't want to come off aggressive and no thing like that. You got it.
No, you listen.
So hold
open door. Just be.
So Shep, I'm gonna tell you something. What you just did is one of my pet peeves.
What's that?
So here's my thing. My problem is that a lot of brothers, not you did what I wanted you to do right then. You didn't know I needed you to do that. So what I'm saying is a lot of brothers have a hard time apologizing when they are in the wrong. Why is that? I need to understand that. Because just like we're having this dialogue, everything is all whoop de whoop, right? Everybody's cool, right? But if we were in the privacy of our home and maybe it got real exaggerated for whatever reason, and you thought about it and you was like, you know what, damn, she had a good point. But you will not come out, not you, Shep, but I'm just speaking because you just apologized. I'm using it. Because he did. He quickly corrected, and he was like, I didn't want. I wasn't trying to be. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
No, Roy.
But I need to understand. Yes, it is.
No. I think there's some sort of masculine like shot that gets or masculine hit that gets taken once they have to apologize. Like some men.
Wait a damn.
Well, let me play devil's advocate.
Hold on 1 second.
Hold on.
Pause, freeze on the play. Hold on, everybody. Hold on 1 second. Hold on before I want to freeze. If y'all would notice, we have gone international. Hugs from Brazil. The good guy experience has gone international to Brazil. So, hey, thank you. Now I'm not going to attempt to say your name because I don't want you to go back to Brazil like that ain't shit. So,
yeah, we don't want to mess up your name.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're humble. Thank you so much. Continue.
Hey, I gotta say real quick. In my experience, it's been women I've known have a hard time apologizing. I've known women to never apologize. If anything, they won't say sorry, but they'll just rub the booty on you later on. No. Don't let me play the food. No, I want to hear sorry. They will not say sorry.
That does not equate sorry.
No, don't rub the booty on me. I want you to.
Thank you.
Won't do
So,
that.
boy, that is y'all. That's a trait of y'all. Y'all are the ones that will not apologize or admit fault.
Men also don't apologize.
Y'all do not apologize. Y'all
because we're never wrong.
Okay, see,
that's that
come
bullshit.
on,
See, that's the thing.
That's
we might be right though. If we right, why are we gonna apologize when we right?
If you're right, then you're right. But what I'm saying is there are times that you are dead ass wrong and you will not admit that you're wrong. And so then when we get quiet and you're like, well, what's wrong with you? Because you dead wrong and you will not say, I'm sorry.
Wrong and wrong.
Right.
What are y'all expecting us to say? I mean, because I know I apologize.
Hey,
look, my bad.
Sorry.
I
apologize. I was wrong.
My
y'all
bad.
Some of that 90s R&B apologizing to see the sun, moon, stars, and be jumping off cliffs. No,
give it all.
So like,
come on, Shep. What you got, baby?
Are we talking about like wrong, or are we talking about something that you think wrong?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because one thing is, I am quick if I know for certain that I'm wrong or that I've wronged you and I care, like I'm going to apologize. But if it's just something that you got messed up in your head already because it's something that somebody taught you or something that you think that's messed up, and I'm supposed to apologize for, I don't want you to think that I think that what you think is okay.
Absolutely.
So, I'm not going to apologize. I will say I apologize for offending you, but I ain't going to say that what you're saying right.
I won't even say that
because that toxicity on your face, Black Pearl. See, that's what I'm saying.
If it ain't genuine, I'm not doing it. So I'm letting you know, I've sat in front of people go, I get it, but I'm not apologizing because if I literally had a chance to do it again, I would. That's the type of person I am.
But is that considering the other person's feelings, though? What if it really hurt your mate?
My intentions was not to hurt you. See, for me, I feel like this. We say things like, I'm sorry, I love you, just to shut shit down without any sincerity. And I cannot do that. When I say I'm sorry, I'm saying if I had the opportunity to do it again, I wouldn't. And if I'm just saying sorry to say sorry, I'm bullshitting you. And at least let me bullshit you on something better, not on some sorry.
Tara Sutton says, meet people where they are, then upgrade. What do you mean by then upgrade? Hold on. What do you mean by then upgrade? Look, my woman can't go to the gym. What you trying to build the strength to leave me? What are you talking about upgrade? You can't upgrade. No, ain't no upgrading. Some women and men bring toxic issues into a relationship.
And there's a lot of women and men.
Yep.
Shep is coming through. Meet people where they are. Vic, don't yes ma'am me. Only change for the moment. That's a damn lie. Okay, all right. Hold on, let me see. Talk that rain. And I'm not sure what you're talking about because of language, but here in Brazil, men should apologize to women even though they're right. Wait a minute.
International.
Wait a minute. Hold on, let me read that again. I'm not sure what you're talking about because of my language. But here in Brazil, men should apologize to women, even though they're right in the discussion.
No,
that's a cultural thing.
I like it. I like it.
I ain't doing that.
It's crazy, but I like it.
I'm not doing it.
Look, which one of y'all sent this person in here today? Gonna be.
Listen, thank you.
That was you, Rowan.
I want you to know that my apology is genuine. If I apologize because I mean it, I ain't gonna apologize just because.
Just because,
absolutely,
not that just because. life is too short not to have peace in your household. Oh my God, there's enough craziness outside.
Latricia says, damn right. When I scoop the ass, you're forgiven because I'm ready. Afterwards, back home, I ain't apologizing if I'm right. See,
she's like, let's smash and forgive each other for the time we smashing, and then get nice.
Sometimes that don't work. Sometimes that don't.
And then she wakes up with that attitude that y'all was talking about.
Exactly.
Nigga, you still not forgiven.
Especially if you've been in a relationship for a long time. Especially if you've been in a relationship for a long time, that's just not gonna work. You scooting the ass.
Scooting the booty don't work when you've been in a relationship for a while, or not.
I mean, but not if it's constant. Not if it's a constant thing. Not if you're like you're never giving me apologies. It's just a quick fix or whatever. You're gonna get tired of that.
I have a question. So like with these type of relationships, are we talking about like dating, or are we talking about like
in general
marriage type of thing?
No, generalized.
I mean, it's a little bit different when we're talking about these type of like issues and stuff like that, because like if you're like in a relationship or something like that, and somebody's doing something that's so toxic that you don't think that you can really live with that, you really have to start reevaluating how much further I need to be going with this person. But like if you're already like married, that's something then that's like, you know what I mean, that's a different approach that you kind of have to take, because like that's a different type of foundation that you're
that's
having.
Your partner
Figuring out, like you're supposed to be working together, like versus trying to see if you can work together and seeing that it's not working. That's the smart time to not end up marrying that person that you see that you couldn't work together with in the first place.
Yeah.
Just like our letter, was it a week or two ago? Don't move her in when she get crazy. Send her packing.
Never trust a big butt and a smile.
Oh, can't trust a big butt. Even the little butts.
Like, and the people at home. People at home, make sure you're putting in the comments what are your pet peeves. Tell us some things so we can discuss them up here.
All right, what else you got for us, Cecil? What else you got?
Okay, so this is not anybody. I mean, this is not a particular thing. This is something that from research. So why is it that when women, when men, you start dating your woman and stuff like that, the passion is hot. The fire is hot, and you know where I'm going with this. Once a woman gets comfortable, it's I have a headache. Oh, not tonight. Or we can just it's only been a week. You can go a little longer. Why do you go and just let the fire burn out? Why? So you expect the man? So once a man has you, like, oh, you mine now. I don't have to perform the way I used to.
You know, it's funny. I feel like that about men sometimes. That they put all the. I'm just.
I can't relate to this question.
I'm just saying in general. We talking general, right? We're not talking about personal. Always personal, right? We're talking about general. I feel like men put all the tricks out to get you, and then when they got you, it's like they give you the dick every once in a while, yay! But the other stuff, the romance. I mean, dick is good.
It can happen.
Dick is great.
It's
but
in
the
my
other
ears.
stuff with it is
no.
I feel like
I don't know what man. I don't know what man
that's
would date every
once
in a while. This is not a once in a while thing. It's
I just feel like there are people who put all of their stuff. Their representative comes out and gives you all the stuff, men or women, give you all the stuff, and then you get to a mark, boop, and you're just like, what the fuck is this?
Is it because you're used to what they're giving you, or they just not doing the same things anymore?
You gotta keep doing the things you did to get that person all the time. You're like always dating them, always being a little freaky. Now I get it. I've been married. Life happens, right? But 2 months, or what was that thing you posted? It was like 2 weeks without sex. I object. We cannot do this. We cannot. We need to reevaluate this relationship.
So you're telling me you've had men that will go 2 weeks and be absolutely fine with just not doing anything?
Yeah,
I mean, like that side booty sex.
Every relationship is different. Like everybody's kind of different with that. And so a lot of times, man, people, life happens, and people don't realize you get older. Like everybody's sex drive is different. Stuff happens, and it can happen. It can happen for sure.
And I'm not saying it's only sex. What about?
Yeah, it could be like
to laugh
companionship. That's what you're speaking to.
A lot of times with guys, I know
reassigned.
I know I gotta re-up on my stuff every now and then. You get real busy. You out here hustling. grinding.
Yeah, but it's not
and
just sex.
then you look back and you're like, oh shoot, I'm lacking here. I gotta check my Wi-Fi. I gotta romance a little bit. You know,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not just sex. It's intimacy.
It's not hard.
What about dating? What about the little romantic things you did? What about the fact that we used to laugh like crazy together? Those are the things I'm talking about. Yes, sex is great, and I make jokes. Right. But let's be honest, dick and pussy is not hard to lose track. But chemistry and being able to talk and doing crazy shit together, you do not find out. You can have the best fucking sex in the world and have the worst nagging toxic son of a bitch in your life. What does the dick do for you then?
And the chemistry falls off because of this.
Can I play the devil's advocate though?
Absolutely.
Because we sometimes have other females, not myself now, who will go and right. Sometimes men get burnt out from being the one that's always doing it, and the women are not stepping up and doing their part because men want to, they want to feel special. And sometimes females aren't doing that part because they only want to be, they only want to receive.
I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. I'm gonna have to agree. I agree. That's why what you bring to the table, what you want from the table, you should bring.
You gotta bring it. Right.
Thank you, Quatrice, because as a man, it just seems like that's just the norm. A man has to go out and pursue it. A man has to go out and just be the one that's always innovative and things like that. We would love for you guys to be innovative. We would love for you to be creative. We would love to walk in the house sometimes like, oh shit, what is this? So we would love that sometimes, guys. So thank you so much for agreeing with me.
That was so good, and I agree. But
But what? Don't come with that shit. Let's leave it.
No, I'm saying, but everyone doesn't agree with that. Is what I was saying. Right. Boy, you talking to me? How long you know me? You know I don't think like this. Come on, boy, stop it.
So ladies, guys in the comments, please make sure you're continuing to comment. Let us know the things what gets on your nerves about the opposite sex.
Can I say something that gets on my nerves?
Yes.
It's real small. It's small. Look, this small.
I think.
You know what I'm gonna say.
What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
This is my public announcement. If you have known me less than 20, look, let me just do 72 hours. Do not send a dick pic. Do not do it. Don't do it. Now, if you together.
Is this still a thing in 2022? In October of 2022?
I said it, you know it is. It ain't had no napkin on it, but
on Beyonce's internet, they still sending it.
I don't understand that.
Listen, if you my man, look, let me be real. If you're my man and you're like, look, baby, look what's waiting for you when you get home, that's different. But I just met you. I don't even know how to spell your name correctly. No, because you're telling me out the gate, that's the best you have to offer. And it's okay because at this day and age, people can buy that. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
I mean, look, Quatrice agreed with us, so I gotta agree with you there. I think that's totally out of line. I think that's totally out of character. If that's not warranted, and I'm most of the time you can tell if it's warranted. You can tell if a woman is at that place where she is open and willing to get to that level. But guys, if you out here just, hey, can I get your number? Hey,
like here it is, 555-555.
Oh, she wants me to send a dick pic.
It'll be like you said, it'll be what's your favorite color?
Like, what you do for a living? What you do for a living? I'm a project manager.
I feel. I mean, I can kind of agree with the ladies on that. That's a little bit. That's tough. That's tough.
Mine was simple. See, simple. Other than that, love me men, especially black men. But
women in the comments, how do you feel about that? You're on a date or whatever. The date may be going well. You might blush at them a little bit too long, or you might smile one too many times, and boom, you get home. Well, have a good night. You too. The next thing you know, you get in the house, and boom, there it is, the infamous dick pic right in your inbox. How do you feel at home?
The infamous.
So ladies, I'm serious. For those of you who haven't heard me say it on the show, I probably have gotten so much I could make a book.
See, this right here is too damn far, Miss Sutton. And please don't sin, especially when you still have
right.
What that got to do with anything?
Right.
Because that's a hard no. That's an extra no on top.
What does that got to do with anything? Lord have mercy. See, y'all be taking stuff and going. All right.
I do not want that to be the first thing that you show me.
Hey, look, Victor Shalaga says has a great point. Now, is it that you don't want them from certain men, or what if the nigga looks like Michael B. Jordan? If it's somebody who you're attracted to, and then it comes, you might give him a little leeway. You might, hey.
So are you saying because he looked like Michael B. Jordan, he can't just fuck me and go? Like it does. The point is. The point that I'm making is if we're getting to, I already took your number, so I'm attracted to you, right? So what I'm saying to you is in that first couple of hours, we're getting to know each other and you pull your dick out, you're telling me this is the best that I have to offer you.
Absolutely.
But what you're saying is if you are super duper, because what I've heard is women always know when they want to sleep with a man. I've heard that you know from the instant that if you want to sleep with him or not. So if this brother is attractive to you, very attractive, you're trying to say that you won't give that man a pass versus somebody that he's okay.
Have you heard me say I gave someone a pass? Exactly.
You didn't say how attractive you were to the guys either.
Listen, I don't just give my number out. I don't want to change it no more. Remember, I was stalked twice. I don't just give my number out. What I'm saying to you is let me put it like this. At the age that I'm at now,
right?
I want you to introduce me to something more that you didn't have any control in having, which is show me who you are, show me what you bring to the table. Because guess what? I could go down to the store and bring that same shit and say mine never get unhard. It'll be hard the whole time. So what the fuck? Show me something else. Show me your mind. Show me your character. How we gonna be a partner?
But the men, I'm gonna be honest with you.
The
men that you're describing usually are left by the wayside because those are the men that that women consider boring.
What?
Oh, what? I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Men that come and lead with character and values and morals and have decent conversation. They're not dangerous enough, or their name isn't Tyrone. I'll shoot your ass.
So them throwing out a little dick pic makes them more dangerous.
No, see, y'all. Back it up. I'm not saying that just because you didn't send it. I'm saying you said you want a man to lead with character, class, showing what he's about, being a gentleman. There are a plethora of gentlemen on the sideline because Tyrone Shoot 'em Up Johnson is the one that's getting all the action and all the play. So what I'm saying,
they're
we can't sit on this platform and say, show me respect, show me a gentleman, and then you walk right past him to go to the guy who's dangerous with edge. That's what I'm saying.
Dangerous costs money. Dangerous.
Again,
wait, hear what I'm saying to you. Mm-hmm. How old are these women that you are talking about?
Because that's what I was about to say.
I was about to think about that too.
Because for real, a pet peeve of mine as a woman, if I was single, would be a man that does not have any type of motivation, no drive, no nothing. Lord, I was about to say something. So the guy that you're talking about, I got to watch my mouth. The guy that you're talking about right now, that you're describing, he would be one that has no damn drive. Like if to Pearl's point, if the best you got is your dick, you have nothing else.
You have nothing.
Please.
Do you understand that 4- and 5-year-olds come out and show you their dick when they look what I
do?
Hold on, did you say 4 out of 5?
4- and 5-year-olds.
The babies.
They never show me.
The babies.
They just come out. Woo woo! Look at me. Look at my little weenie. Like that's what they do. Don't, baby, go take your ass in the room and put some drawers on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we say to the kids. You know what I'm saying? But like, as a grown man, shut up, Earl. As a grown man, don't do that. Please have something about yourself. And even if you don't see it in yourself, I will help nurture that because that's the type of woman that I am. I will help nurture you to get to that next level. But you have got to put in some damn work. And I'm serious about that's why I keep hitting my hand because like I want to
I'm scared. I'm like, what you hitting, girl?
You got to punch somebody.
Yeah,
I'm nervous.
But yeah, like that's a pet peeve.
Okay.
Get it together, guys.
I mean,
all right, what else we got?
I'm just saying because look. So I'm still stuck. So if a guy went off to go out on a date and he said we're going to go to the library and we're going to read and we're going to discuss.
Why are we going to the library? What are we going to read?
He's a gentleman. He wants to see how intellectually compatible you guys are.
That's a horrible ass date, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's a horrible ass date.
How's that a horrible date?
Take me to
I mean, you better be one of those people that just love to read. Because
why can't you just cook for me at your
house? You already
house?
shooting down the intellectual brother that y'all were talking about. I said the library, and it just went to hell. I said the library, and the date just went to hell.
Why would I go?
Nope, I'm not.
You can be intellectual, not go to the library.
That's
You can go on a walk and talk about something
Let me talk
intellectual.
into my makeshift Mac.
You know,
What
bring
the
up.
fuck are you talking about?
We can vibe about some politics or so.
Naggers.
Don't go to the library no more unless they don't have
Look, that's what you can't deal with naggers. That's what you can't deal with. I mean, like, what? I mean,
goes to the library.
Not, hey, let me tell you about this book I found. I'm gonna take you to the free ass library.
See, there we go. It's about money. It's about money. It's about.
Why are we going to the library? Why?
Because there is a lot of things. So you trying to tell me there's 1,000 things you could do at the library? There's 1,000.
Why can't you take me to the museum? Why can't we go to the museum and you show me something at the museum?
Museum's a good.
It could be a museum library.
You know what? Can we go? Move on.
Move on to the next.
I don't know about that.
Well, okay. All right.
Go ahead, try to take someone to the library.
Okay. All right, Royal Rain, what you get? What else you got? What is it about the men that you guys? What is it that we do? Because
the only other thing that, and the last thing that I have is when you guys are sick and don't feel well, y'all are the biggest damn babies I have ever seen in my life. And my husband is watching this show and he hear my loud mouth talking right now, but he know, but he said, "Hey, E." So but the thing is this. He knows, and I will tell him when he's not feeling good. Sometimes I'm like, "Babe, get your ass up and let's go. Get up, let's move. We got to do something." And that's I
rebuke that.
Well, you can rebuke it, but the thing is this, and Mr. Chocolate and Mr. Shep. I don't know what your background is, love, but let me tell you. So, from a military standpoint, and this is what Mr. Chocolate can relate.
Thank you, Victor.
When I need him to move,
nice.
I go into military mode because that's what he responds to. And that motivates him sometimes. And if he's really, really not doing well, then I don't do that. But what I'm saying is if he's a little sick and I'm like, all right, look, let's get your ass up, let's go. And and he'll get
That's so funny to me. I don't know why.
Because you can relate as a military vet, you understand what I'm saying. Like, we gotta get it. So as a man, y'all stop acting like some babies. Because if we can push through a fucking headache and do whatever we got to do, y'all can push through y'all little stomach ache.
I gotta say, I don't feel like I act like a baby when I'm sick. I try to.
You try to tough it out.
Yeah, I try to just go.
Where your wife? Where she at?
And just, hey, bring me what you bring me. But I try to just tough it out. I don't like to bother people when I'm sick.
Aww.
You know, I don't know. That's just how I am.
Yes.
Thank you.
My wife
My wife takes care of me.
All right, we believe you.
She might say, "Hell no, I don't know," but I don't think I bother people too much when I'm sick.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
yeah.
All right, well, we all said a pet peeve. Shep, what's your pet peeve?
Yeah.
I was trying to think. I'm trying to the one I can say is if I'm asking you a question and you don't like answer my question back, you'll like come back with another question, or you'll just say something random instead of like just answering the question, and like instead of trying to prove a point at something else. And, like, we can address the other thing later, but like if we're talking about a thing, let's break it down into different sections, and this is this is this. Let's communicate this thing clearly instead of trying to prove another point, instead of talking about the thing we talk about. Because I'm gonna stop you and be like, that's not what I'm talking
changing the subject, you mean?
Yeah, change the subject.
I don't care what it is. It's not directly talking about what we talking about. Yeah.
And ladies usually do that when they start losing the conversation.
That is true. That is very true. I agree.
We've even seen that on the show. So
wait a minute. We just had a major breakthrough that they admitted. You admitted something, that this is something that you guys do.
I don't do it. I know a lot of women.
I think you just struck oil on this one, brother. You got them to admit something. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of women do that, and that is trifling. I can't stand that myself. Just answer the damn question.
Facebook user says big fat,
big
bro.
fat bro, and put the damn bullseye.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. That's it. Damn.
Hold on.
That's someone who's going through.
Yeah, I will deflect. Got me. See all this toxicity.
Yeah.
Don't it feel good to just breathe and let all this negativity and toxicity just
Put them little Wonder Woman
Shep,
bracelets on.
we gonna have to bring you on as the good guy therapist, bro. Because isn't this so wonderful, ladies? Like, so now we can move on to other things. Oh my God, I love it. Me either royal. Okay, all right. Latricia tried to send something. I don't know what that is.
We don't know what that emoji is.
Are you calling me a square? Tara Sutton says, "Yeah, I will too." See, I like that. We're building here.
We're building.
We might be changing lives out here
with Legos, because it ain't gonna be nothing past this. Nah.
Oh my God.
Let me think. A pet peeve. Okay, a pet peeve for me for a guy is, or in general, because it doesn't be a guy, see women do it too. But we're going back and forth, because there's not an issue to go back and forth, but you're only going back and forth to be right versus to understand what's being said. And so that's why sometimes it comes across as an argument, because it's like, you're screaming, and it's like, are we trying to understand each other, or you're just trying to dominate me? And from a woman's perspective, I find that a lot of times, in my experience, that's what a man thinks being a leader is. That overpowering, and it's just, to me, that's not leadership. Leadership is inspire me to go somewhere. Let me try, like we're doing this together, protecting me, that type of thing. But I find that guys often find that overpowering and being right and not even understanding you is a form of leadership.
And that's a good point, Katina. Why does it have to be about winning and losing? Absolutely.
What does body odor have to? Oh, this is
body is a pet peeve.
Body odor is a pet peeve.
That's a shitty leader.
I mean, it was just random. We were talking about they just body odor just popped up.
I love me a good smelling man. Yes.
Yeah. Don't nobody want no sweaty, musty balls. We don't want that.
That man was out there building your house.
Musty balls.
That man was out there building your house.
Musty balls.
You better embrace it. That man was out there building your house.
Okay, well then he needs to unbuild it in the shower and come back out.
Yeah, nobody likes musty.
No
musty gina either. No musty ginas.
No.
God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Okay.
Absolutely.
To
listen
do more
twice as much.
I get it. I understand. Latricia says a pet peeve. See all these women. Oh, here they come now. The pet peeve: men cause an action, but doesn't like the reaction. I know sometimes we don't have to react, but men can be petty too.
Look,
I'll tell you what. This is how I respond to that. You better not be reacting. You better not be reacting to nothing. Sit down somewhere. Sat down. It ain't how to sat down somewhere. Sat down somewhere. But guys, I really enjoyed this conversation tonight. It's been awesome. People have been in the comments. They've been coming in and participating. It's been an awesome show. Our guests have been awesome. Shep, thank you so much. I mean, hey, it's been awesome. We're gonna call you the therapist. We're gonna call you back, do some therapy for these ladies. Patrice, your views have been awesome. Thank you so much for coming on. Fun, insightful, everything else. The regular panel, hey guys, you bring it every week, man, and we definitely appreciate you guys at home. Did you enjoy the experience? We hope you did. We've reached the end of our show. We're gonna go around. If you guys have any final thoughts, this would be the time to say them. Any final thoughts, guys? We're gonna start with you, Quatrice.
No, I don't really have anything. Just men just like learn to listen. And don't think that we're always nagging. Communication is key.
All right. Shep, what you got, my brother?
I mean, I just really enjoyed talking to y'all. I ain't got really nothing else to say. I said a lot already.
All right. Royal Rain, what you got?
I'm going to piggyback off a comment that was meet the person where they are. So if you meet that person where they are, all you can do is either go up or go down. And that's based on you two together. So.
All right. Tyrone. Oh, well, he's just staring blatantly. All right.
Then he popped.
AT&T let me down tonight, y'all.
Black Pearl.
Life is too short. Find the person that makes you happy.
Amen.
All right, and before we get up out of here, fellas, the woman is always right. Thank you for tuning into the Good Guy Experience, where the experience is always good, guys. It's been another one. Peace.